G'day guys and welcome back to the Div 12 Ressies Game Day Vlogs. If you're new to the channel and you don't want to miss out on any of the episodes, subscribe down below. And if you don't want to miss out on any of the news across the weekend, follow the lads on Instagram. So this week we had a prelim final down at the zoo. It is the first Animals home final in 56 years of the footy club. We're taking on Hawthorn. We have versed them twice already this season and played in two absolute epic contests. The first time we played Hawthorn, we lost in dramatic circumstances late in the game at their home ground. And then the VAFA gave us a back-to-back clash and we took them on at the zoo in some twilight footy in the pink kits and we won in a genuine arm wrestle. We knew we had a lot of work cut out for us going into this game if we were going to salute and get through to the grand final next week. Obviously, Connor has been at the top of our mind throughout the last week. We really thank everyone for all their continued support, and going into this game, it felt a little bit empty playing without him. So Will Taylor got on to the Carlton Draft, who make footy shirts, and they printed a bunch of Connor Rogers t-shirts. So we warmed up in the Connor Rogers t-shirt. We missed the great man. We missed our man motivator. We missed our big bullocking midfielder, and it was a nice little touch to have Connor at the top of our mind, warming up for this massive occasion for the footy club.
Mate, Roger's on the start of a fucking long journey here of rehab and what's going to happen to his leg. And not once have I heard a complaint. So I think that's our motive today. No complaints, boys.
He said to me too, he said, he goes, fuck, it would just mean the world to me if you go and do it. Like, a part of me was like, oh, footy comes secondary now. I'd almost don't want to do it without him. But he literally said to me, he's like, man, like, sitting here for the next 2 weeks, I just want you boys to get it fucking done. So, we should have that in.
Playing for something bigger than us today, boys. Playing for someone else, man. I think
that's the best thing about footy, boys. For the next 2 hours, nothing else matters beyond that fence, right? So let's really enjoy it. Let's make the most of it. Yeah, it's a prelim and it's a big game. This is what we play footy for. Let's fucking enjoy it.
I got my nice Roger shirt on. Could wear this one with no pants. I got your lady walking around with the Roger shirt on, no pants, Winnie the Pooh style. So, yeah. No ladies, actually. I'm looking for a girlfriend, though, if anybody knows a lady. Preferably looks like Addison Rae. We had this debate in the group chat, and Will Taylor reckons Addison Rae is not beautiful, so go find him and sort him out.
Long week, really long week. I feel a little bit drained. Went into the hospital a couple of times, saw Rog, he's had 3 surgeries so far. Man, his spirits are so high. He was doing inspirational quotes to me while I was sitting there. I almost had to write them down for his autobiography that he's going to bring out, because the man, genuinely, he's inspired me for a long time, but he's gone to another level, has not complained. I actually asked him during the week, because it was such a horrific accident, I said, is there a part of you going, why me? Like, there's 40 blokes on the footy field and it's an absolute freak accident that never happens on a sporting ground. Is there a part of you going, oh, how come this has happened to me? He goes, nah, not at all. Like, why would I think that? He accepted it straight away, and now he's just, ticking off more surgeries, and hopefully soon he can attack his rehab. Boys are up and about. We know it's a funny team, Hawthorn. They're like almost what we'll be in 3 or 4 years. Like, they're like, we're big bodies and a bit old and slow, but some of us are still quite young. Like, Schrader's only 23, 22, but these guys are what we'll be in 5 or 6 years. So. They're a proud group, they're big-bodied, they're dirty a little bit, they go after us a little bit when we verse them. So there's a part of us that think this will be harder than next week. This will be the genuine test, the genuine challenge, but first time playing at home in like 2 months, so excited, and can't wait to get into it.
We know what this team's going to bring. We know what the 2 teams in front of us are going to bring. We played them already. All right, we've beat both these teams already. We've also lost to this team. I said during the week I want you to come out here and not be nervous or scared of that. Okay, there's a story to be written. It's our story. We know that. We know that there's Roger's now a massive part of it, but it's the story that we were already writing before last weekend happened. So nothing changes. Is this Roger's Guernsey? That's the lead. So be excited, man. We're playing the prelim final and we get to control today. We have everything had everything out of our control the last few weeks. Obviously last week was out of our control. We were up on the scoreboard, had it ripped away from us. We had our best mate and our best player ripped away from us. So that was out of our control. The week before was a shitty Sunday, out of our control. We finally got it on our terms. So there's no reason why we can't play our footy, play the best footy we played all year. We're out here in our home deck, the weather's good, great team in this room. I can look at you on, this is one of the best teams you put in the park. Back your game in, be excited, and I'm really excited to see your game today. I'm excited to see you playing the best footy.
Roger!
We're going to go out there 4 quarters away from the grand final and 8 quarters away from the premiership. Win this game for Roger, then go win a flag.
Get the fuck up, boys! Go, boys!
1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3! 1, 2, 3! 1, 2, 3! 1!
Go, boys! It's Rog all week in a fucking hospital bed. No fucking complaints. No complaints from anybody here today. The footy's there to be won. No complaints. You put your fucking head down and you get that fucking footy. Just like Rog would want, alright boys? Just like Rog would want. Every time there's a 50-50 ball, think about Rog. What the fuck would he do? He would put his head over that fucking footy every single fucking time. No fucking complaints, alright boys? Good shit. Come on!
Man, before the first bounce took place, it was just so exciting. Like, it felt like a big occasion for the footy club. There was obviously a lot of you guys coming down to the zoo as well to support the lads, and we felt the love, we felt the energy, and just going out into positions, it felt like a prelim final. Two sides that have been pretty close to one another throughout the year, going head to head. The boys got off to the perfect start. We know how important it is to score early in finals. You can almost put a bit of a gap on your opposition if you're accurate early, and that's what we did. Kernsey had a set shot and got us on the board. And then shortly after, DD's switch kicked it to me. I sort of fumbled it at the 50 line, and then I got it onto the boot. And it's one of the flushest kicks that I've ever done in my career. It sailed goalpost high. The lads are up and about kicking the first 2 goals of the game. Checkers has been so consistent for us throughout the year. He's a workhorse ruckman. We missed him in the Ajax game. We had Darcy Keegan doing the rucking for us, but it was good to get Check back for the last couple of games, and he kicked a set shot. What's a little bit underrated is Checkers' skills. Whenever we do goal kicking challenges and whatnot, the man can make a footy talk. I think he sort of plays the role of being a little bit take the piss, but he's a serious, skillful sportsman. Throughout last year, he would grab it out the ruck and kick goals for fun, but it was good to see Checkers get on the scoreboard for the first time in 2025.
Really strong quarter. They missed chances. We've converted some chances. It's just a war in the middle. We're going to have to be stronger for longer all day, but they're well set up in the guts to really push us. So, yeah, everyone's just diving on the footy. It's fucking intense. It's good though.
Yeah, I know. I should have torped that one for 60, but man, I just like the deal or no deal. I lied for Connor Rogers. But yeah, man, been grappled all day in the ruck, and then he goes, "Oh, he's hitting me." Yeah. So we've got to communicate a little bit better in the midfield and the half back, and make sure we're really locking it in. When we get the footy, let's just pump it in the forward line. Yep. Give our forwards the best chance so that we know that they've got some good hands. We've got some of the best forwards. Come on, let's go! Lots of voice. Move the ball.
The second quarter kicked off, and the lads, we knew it was just going to be a grind. Like, the midfield was going to work, and the defence was going to work as well. Junior and Andre were doing some great stuff in the back line. Dan Thorson giving them a chop out as well. Our backline's probably been the thing that's kept us in games throughout the whole season, and this was another occasion where just their ability to put pressure on and get an arm in and disrupt the play holds us in good stead. And even the midfield getting back and giving them a chop out is what had us with the advantage during the first half. It was one of Junior's better games. He's been an awesome story for us the last 18 months. Hadn't played footy before, came down to give it a go. And for someone who the sport seemingly comes second to, he's just such a natural out there for us. The lads kicked 3 goals in this second quarter, and a couple of them were rippers. So Caldy crumbed a ball inside 50, ran around the boundary line and put it through. And then this was awesome. Bailey McCabe as well runs inside 50, bursts through the contest, handballs it over to Sedge, who's playing an impact role for us at the moment. He's got limited minutes, but when he comes on, it is high velocity football. He actually sold some candy, threw it on the boot, and kicked a beautiful snag. So the lads have a 26-point lead here at the Zoo. We seem to be winning the arm wrestle at the moment, but we know we've got a whole nother half coming up.
Played them last time. We were up by this much and they came back. They came back. This is far from fucking over. Play there, it picks things up, but when that pressure's on there, they can't lead. It's hard to do because the pocket. Taking the Hawthorn, are you?
Oh, thanks, mate.
Very aggressive in your celebration.
Was I? Yeah, I was pumped up. I was angry. I've been sick all week, and I've come out here, and I'm the tallest crummer in the team. I'm probably the tallest person in the forward line, and I play the smallest. So.
Man, the first 2 times we played Hawthorn, we were up by this lead, and both times they came back. One, they won, and one we held on. It feels very different. It feels like we're quite dominant at the moment, but yeah, just a huge third quarter. I want it to be done at 3/4 time. So proud of the boys, just fighting every possession. It's been awesome, but yeah, this next 10 minutes is massive. Couple goals and we can almost send them to the canvas.
2 more quarters, 2 17-minute quarters. The effort has been everything we've needed. We just need to continue that effort, all right? We know this end here can be a very tasty scoring end at times. It's the shortest end on the field. We've pumped a lot of goals in here over the last couple of years. You know that works. So the game plan is going to be just high, long bombs. We're going to put our best sets of hands onto the footy. Jarrah rotate through there. We're going to have Cammy. We're going to have Caldy. But make sure when you kick it in, it's not flat, all right? We want to give it a bit of air. I want to give these guys a chance to really get up, take a big grab. Once you put it in, we need to build that wall again. The wall building was better that quarter. It can be even better. We can do it even better, all right? So it's just voice. It's a lot of voice. It's making sure we're communicating on the field. So yeah, up on your feet. Let's go. Let's do it.
No complaints. Our bodies are getting sore. We're getting tired. I don't give a fuck. No fucking complaints, man. No complaints. 1 half of footy and win a grand final. Can we do this? Fucking let's go!
Let's go!
This can happen pretty consistently in finals that we've played where it's a little bit of a stalemate in the third quarter. Genuine arm wrestle, Hawthorn working as hard as they can to claw their way back. It's one of the most physical games that I've ever been a part of. Hawthorn match up really well against us. It's almost a similar style. 2 heavy, older, battle-hardened sort of wrestling teams just crashing into each other for 4 quarters. We held up really, really strongly, and then we got on the scoreboard. So Kernsey kicks a goal in the third quarter. I think he linked up with Cam Moratore. I had a couple of shots on goal. I thought one of them was going to sail through. In an absolute stalemate, the boys are still grinding it out. Hawthorn started to kick a couple late and get back into the contest. At 3/4 time, we lead by 32 points and we're pretty comfortable with where the game's sitting, but it just feels like the momentum shifted a little bit.
32 points. Hold on, I'm not quite prepared to declare it. But fuck, what a position we're in.
We're 25 minutes away from a granny.
I don't want to say anything because I just want to get it done. But man, one of the contests out on that half forward line just epitomised what the boys have been doing. It was Sedge, it was Kearnsey, it was fucking Jarrah, all just diving on grenades. So we're nearly there. Nearly there. Not there yet though.
Not there yet though.
Couple soldiers down, but you're still up to the fight.
Yeah, no Thorce, no Canizaro. Arguably my fault. I'm sorry, Geordie. I just thought it'd be a good idea to move it back into the middle, but it wasn't. So prayers up for Geordie. Hopefully we see him after the game and he's all right. But 1 quarter left, Dan. What did I say? This is fucking personal, baby.
We're doing an arm wrestle, but I mean we've kept our distance from them, so we just gotta come home with the wettest of sails and just another quarter of football and grand finals there. But yeah, we just gotta we can't let up. Can't let up.
Back your game in, back yourselves in, back all of your mates in, alright? I'm excited to be here. How excited are we? It's the best 17 minutes of the year almost. We've got another good week coming next week hopefully, but this is going to be the best 17 minutes of the year.
To start the fourth term, Hawthorn kicked the first 2 goals of the game, and in both the contests that we played against them earlier in the season, we had an enormous lead that got eroded. In the first game, we actually lost, and in the second game, we were able to hold on. The ball gets kicked to the wing. Hawthorn have kicked 2 in a row. Roaming Has is in a 2-on-1 contested situation and puts the body on beautifully, sends one of the defenders packing, picks the ball up, shifts it over to Kearnsey, I believe it was, who kicks it inside 50, and Caldy gets a holding the ball decision. Goes back and slots it straight through the big sticks, and that just felt like a really pivotal moment to stem the bleeding from Roaming Has. Unbelievable work by him, and that is a morale lifter. After that moment, Hawthorn just kept coming. They got the game back to 2 goals with about 3 or 4 minutes left. And a part of me, it sort of felt like watching Melbourne and St Kilda. It was like, well, yeah, the Saints have all this momentum, but we're 1 moment or 1 goal away from stopping it. Our backline just put their bodies on the line. There were some big moments to try and hold on. Sedge was enormous. He had a big contest on the wing. It was a 3-on-1. He laid a tackle which got a hold in the ball, and I was able to clear the footy out and try and get the ball forward. And at that moment, it felt like it was basically over. Caldy takes a mark inside 50. He spots me up for a mark. I knew that I could take my full 30 seconds, but at this time, I thought there was 2 or 3 minutes left. So I thought I'll take my full 30. I'll kick either a goal or a behind, but it'll give us more than a 2-goal gap. As I was walking to the top of my mark, I saw James Dedes, and I said, mate, I'm slotting this for Rog. And he goes, yeah, do it for Rog, mate. I go to the top of my mark. I've taken my full 30. And as I'm walking in, the siren goes. So I knew that we'd clinched a grand final spot. I kick it straight through the middle, and I just celebrate massively again. It was a primal scream. I went ballistic. All the boys come over and we celebrate together. And yeah, it was an amazing moment, to be honest. Like, we have been put through the ringer across the last sort of months. We've had to face a lot of adversity, cement ourselves into the grand final, and know that we're off to the big dance was just the most amazing feeling ever. Post-game, after we'd won, we're walking off the ground as a team. We're all up and about. The emotions were amazing. Like, To get through to a grand final is one thing, but to experience what we experienced walking off the ground just fills you with so much confidence and momentum going into next week. And as we were walking off into the change rooms, Druzy had Rog on FaceTime, so I sort of said g'day to him as I was walking into the rooms, but I got swept up by everything else. And then when we did the team song and Cam grabs the camera and brings Rog into the team song, Rog was emotional, man. Like, Rog is emotional in the hospital bed. I've just never felt anything like that. The room got so loud when everyone twigged that Rogie was on FaceTime. There's an iconic photo taken by Mark Woods that shows the whole room, all that love just directed to Rog sitting in his hospital bed. And we sung the song with genuine gusto and genuine emotion, because that's how much, you know, the result meant, but that's how much doing it for Rog on the weekend meant to all of us.
We're fucking in, boys.
You know, you're doing a story.
We're going to as well, boys.
Well done, lads. Well done, lads. Well deserved. Rest up. I'm not going to say too much more. I can't. Yeah, boys. Lenny, have you ever been to Rocket Rooftop? Well, I tell you, next Sunday we might be going. You're going to need to get a fake ID between now and then, because Rocket Rooftop doesn't know what's coming.
Long week, so like fatigued and tired. I'm pretty sure we have a extra day until the granny. I'm assuming it's on a Sunday. Pumped, but I don't know, like, it's just a game of footy really. Like, what Roger's gone through puts into perspective what we're doing right now. It'd be great to get up and do it for him. We're the Mighty Ducks, we are the underdogs. The team we're playing has talent league players and seniors players. They've gotten through because we couldn't complete the game till half time, so there's a lot going against us, but we just seem to be really resilient and keep rocking up. So can't wait to see the punches we throw next week. No matter what the result, we're going to put on a show and get down and support the lads, the Mighty Ducks. Can they do it? Probably not, but can they?
So there you have it. The Wattle Park Animals are through to a grand final. It sets up a massive contest against Melbourne High School, who have been the yardstick of this league for the entire season. It's going to take a mountain of an effort, but the lads are going to give it their best go next week. We play Sunday, 9:20 a.m. at Preston City Oval for arguably one of the biggest local footy games of the season. I can't believe they've just really put us at the primetime slot of 9:20 a.m. on a Sunday. I mean, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? But that won't deter us. We're going to be there super pumped to get after it. This is a massive chapter in the Wattle Park story. You guys have followed us along for 2 years, and it feels like this is, well, it is. This is the biggest piece of the story going into this week. I know the weather isn't looking great, and I know the time slot is crazy. But if you are around at 9:20 a.m. in the Preston area and you want to come down and support, it would genuinely mean the world to all of us to have you guys behind us. We felt the love across the socials the last 3 or 4 weeks. We felt the love the entire season. You guys are the reason we keep doing this. You've driven us all year, and to see you come down in droves in the flesh would mean the absolute world to us. So 9:20 a.m. Sunday, Preston City Oval. Let's go and get it done for Rog.